Yeah, yeah.
ऑलराइट, ये तो है खोकर एकेडमी के जाबाज धुरंधर और अब इसके सामने तैयार हैं. सो लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, प्लीज वेलकम ऑन रिकॉर्ड द टीम भैनी स्कूल.
Once again, welcome to Fan Code viewers on the Fan Code app here at K7 Kabaddi Stage UP. Today, the wonderful matchup between Khokhar Kabaddi Academy and Bhaini School is all lined up, and here we see in yellow jersey the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, and in blue jersey we have the Bhaini School. I am your Navin Shari, and I have my co-commentator, my very good friend here with Arthak Lal. Hi, what's up? How are you?
Hi Naveen, and it's great to be here on Fan Code. We witnessed this exciting encounter between these two sides at the Future Club.
Right. There we are. Future Fighters Club, Haryana, Gurgaon. The toss is on. So let's witness who's going to win the toss. It's Bhaini School who's won the toss, and they have selected court. So the first raid will be coming in from Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. Bhaini School making it count right from the go. So Sarthak, this K7 stage up has given wonderful stage for all these youngsters under the age of 21, and the weight category is also 80 kilos and below. So that makes them a little more bulkier, little more heftier. So some heavyweight action coming up, Sarthak.
Yes, Naveen, promises to be a thriller. Here we are, Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, and of course, there are two raiders from this side which are in the top 10 of the tournament points, which is Mohit Thakran with 20 points and Mandeep with 24. And this is to be a thriller. You have something to say about the Bhaini School side. Mohit Goyat, who has been their prime raider, and Meetu, of course, with 79 points at the top of the standings.
Wow, that's really, really amazing to know. We also saw what Mohit did when the Khokhar Kabaddi took over their opposition. Every time, this man is been really, really wonderful. And also, you mentioned about the Bhail, where Mohit, the Mohit Goyat, the number one raider for them. There we go. Meetu here, watching him. Total rate is 110, and the total rates that he's done is taken up 80 rate points out of the 110. So it's a very good average there for a raider there, Sarthak, because he gets points in heaps, doesn't he?
He does, and when you consider that the average strike rate of 70%, you mean that the team will trust him more often than not to get the point, and that is just superb when it comes to the game of kabaddi, because we can say by his statistics that he's an aggressive raider. So the defenders will be wary of his threat, and I think that's going to be an epic battle between the defenders from the opponents. Try to contain the Meetu's threat, and so here we have the
Right.
statistics of Mohit, who is
Yes.
Meetu's counterpart. Naveen, what do you have to say
Correct.
about him? 63% strike rate for him as well.
No, I mean this as you were saying, Sarthak, very well put, because it's going to be Me Too versus Mohit is what I will say, because two star raiders apart the court there facing each other, and also the main point here is the defense should support them, because a raider goes in, gets points in heap, but we also notice when Khokhar Kabaddi Academy in all the if Mohit is outside sitting on the bench, they have very, very, not experienced side wherein they can bring Mohit back immediately court. So the match strategy there, according to me, it's going to be bring Mohit back as possible on the court if he is on the bench. That will be their key.
Of course, that's the key important to notice is that Mandeep has also got 24 points. So although Mohit has walked away with the limelight, Mandeep has played the second fiddle and has done the important role of the second raider here for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. But we have to take into consideration Bhaini School's defenders who will be containing the threat. Jaideep with 13 points, Monu with 12 points, both in the top 10 of this tournament in the Kabaddi K7 course. So we have this great battle between the raiders of Khokhar Kabaddi Academy and the defenders of Bhaini School.
Wow, that's really fantastically put across. Yes, but also the second raider that you mentioned, Mandeep from Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, now needs a very because all eyes on him. There we go. He's raiding in from Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. Mandeep is the first raid. He's coming for that first 30 seconds to make sure he gets some points or some touch points or some bonus. Sarthak, I think with the way he's moving across the court, he's may not going to be the second raider today. He's going to outclass Mohit Sands.
Yeah, Naveen, that observation of yours might just be true because remember, although they have these two raiders who have done well, for the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy has been winless in the tournament so far. So they will be eyeing their first victory and hoping that the other defenders and raiders also get some points. Meetu Singh
That's
here
right. That's right.
for Bhaini
Meetu
School.
there. Yeah, just. Yes, yes. So Meetu there just going back there on the empty raid. He does not get any touch points. Now here we have Abhishek raiding in for the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy on chest number 12. Abhishek again a right raider. Sarthak, he's going to target that right cover and the left corner defender for sure because right cover, you said Sachin there on the right cover. He is there making sure he does not get any points. So even Abhishek goes out empty-handed.
Both teams off to a very cautious start here. And this is very unlike. Oh, has he got the running hand touch? Yes, he has. He's got it. And there it is, the first points of the match. That was a clever move indeed.
Yes, that goes to
What say, Naveen?
exactly. That goes to Mohit Goyat. What a lovely running hand test that was, Sarthak, because he made sure he takes out the right in. So that was a raider going out. And this is again Mohit coming back to score more points there. That running hand touch made sure Bhaini School get off to a start. Has he got a bonus? What a lovely touch that is! Is that midline touched by the defender? We will have to wait for the referee's decision. I feel the midline is safe and the defender is safe,
Yes.
and the defense gets some points here, and Mohit needs to go out.
That was a great dash there. The defender came in with sheer power on that one, and the raider just managed to get off the court. And this is turning out to be already we can see why this is turning out to be such a great game.
Exactly. Now, what a lovely cover by the left cover defender. Meetu has to surrender. He has no way to get some points and get back to his court. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy makes their first point from a defense point. That's a tackle point for them. What a wonderful tackle that was. Here comes Mandeep back again. Hasn't been raiding yet. So Mandeep, as we were speaking, will be their primary raider today, not the secondary raider as we were guessing him on. So Mandeep has come in, but that defense has come together for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy there, Sarthak.
And you mentioned how trying to revive Mandeep and Mohit whenever they are off the court on the bench will be the prime target for both the team, and that's what happened. They revived, and he's gone to raid again, only to return with an empty raid. But here is Mandeep and Mohit, both of them will be very crucial to the chances.
Definitely, definitely, because we do have some official timeout here, some warning coming in. Something has happened there on the court. There is a small bit of discussion happening. Mind you, only the captain speaks, not all the players there. And also, Sarthak, I'm sure you would have witnessed this wonderful draw. That match happened between Khokhar Kabaddi Academy and Chachuram Kabaddi Academy. Khokhar came back with wonderful super tackles. So because Khokhar were laying way behind, and they came back with that wonderful super tackles, and Major Jajuram also come back in that game, because there is where Jajuram came back with the super tackle points. So they let defense points on the tackle points, because Jajuram did not have any idea what the match was, where was it heading, but they came back with defense points and super tackles. Mind you, three super tackles, 6 points. My God, that was huge. We have Abhishek again.
That was huge. And those are the only that is the only time when Khokhar Kabaddi Academy haven't lost a game. So that will certainly play on their minds, because although they have 4 games, including this one in this tournament, they have to spark a turn of fortunes as soon as they can.
Definitely. Again, Abhishek goes back on the empty raid. We have Mohit Goyat. There again, the running hand touch attempted on the right in defender. In fact, right in there. There he's got it. Running hand touch becomes running leg touch. In fact, he's touched his knee. The point again coming in on the raid point for Mohit Goyat there. Wonderfully executed point. Mandeep comes back to raid again.
Exquisitely
There.
done
Has
there
he got some
by
points,
Mohit
Sarthak?
Goyat. And another one. Yes, it looks like he has. And Bhaini School, they aren't letting Khokhar Kabaddi Academy to get off to a great start as well. Both of them catching. What a contest here. And
Right. There's a bonus attempt. That is the bonus attempt there by Meetu. Meetu, as Sarthak, you correctly mentioned, he's been amongst the pick of the Raiders, and this is where it is. That's a running kick. Has he got some point? Has he got some bonus? There we go. He's got some bonus points for sure. School making it count with the bonus point. Meetu has wonderfully executed that bonus. But Sarthak, I didn't really give you this challenge. Who's your money on? Khokhar Kabaddi Academy School. Come on, guys.
I think Kabaddi Academy, given how they have been in this tournament, because you remember they are, as I mentioned, they have lost 3 out of the 4 games they have played. So they will be trying to play the catch-up game. Although they are under pressure, they have the firepower. It's surprising how they haven't fired, considering that they have great amount of good raiders and defenders. They have the arsenal to win it. So yeah, I have my money on Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. There's a pretty
My
aggressive raid,
God.
not quite.
Right. Mohit there going back with an aggressive raid and did not get any points. But we have again Mandeep raiding. But Sarthak, you've put your money on the underdogs. You've put your money. There he goes. Mandeep, has he got his touch? He's gone to the lobby confidently. And yes, there goes out the defender. Mandeep again scores some points. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy is kind of coming back when Sarthak has put his money on them. Isn't it, Sarthak?
Yeah, Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, they are doing what they can, and they are just being in this contest. Of course, this is a close battle. Over 7 minutes in this contest, but no team has managed to run away with it. And the early signs are that it is going to be a low-scoring contest. What do you have to say about that,
Wow.
Vivek?
Yes, Sarthak. Yeah, of course. When this kind of defensive strategy is on, because the Raiders are not going in too deep in the court, and the defense is not pouncing on the Raider, you very correctly mentioned that it is going to be a low-scoring game, and we are all witnessing this on the fan code app. There we go, wonderful Dupke. Can
What
he
a
break that
dookie!
chain? Did that
What a
leg
but!
get
Oh,
now
what a
across
head!
the midline? Mind you, that leg has to get
No,
across the
he
midline,
hasn't.
Sarthak. What do you think? I feel he's crossed it.
I would like to think otherwise, but they are counting the defenders. Oh, something's happened to the raider here, and
Yes.
those are unfortunate scenes to witness for any sports fan on the field. And there it is. What a dupki there! There was great dupki. He just evaded. Oh, did he get his foot over the line? I think he did on that
Yes,
occasion. Might have just, but it
that
hasn't ended very well.
correct, correct. That was Meetu there. That was chess number Bhaini School. The leg, of course, did not cross the midline, but his hand, he hurt his hand. He twisted his hand badly there, Sarthak, because I could see that the bone actually coming a little away. But they are hard players. They are really tough lads. I'm sure he will be. That's the game of kabaddi, where you just don't sweat, but you also bleed. So there we go, Sarthak at one end, and I am your Naveen Shauri on Fan Code app. So we have this game free for you on the Fan Code app. Mandeep is all ready to, but we are sure that Meetu will come back for Bhaini School because kabaddi is
Head
such a game,
across
no,
to
Sarthak.
Kabaddi
Because
Adda. Yes, Naveen, Kabaddi is. If you want any updates related to Kabaddi and this tournament, head across to kabaddiadda.com for all the match statistics and news from this game. And you have to mention because there was it. There was an exquisite display of the Kabaddi skills there. He managed to evade that tackle, and but there was an even better block. Wow. But as it turns out, he got those 3 points there, and Bhaini School have
yes,
raced away with the lead.
exactly, and that was a super raid there by Meetu. Now we have Mandeep raiding. Has he got his bonus? Has he got his bonus? He looks at the referee, but nothing there. Nothing there. So with a super raid, Meetu has gone out with the injury, and we still have just three players left here. Time for super tackle time.
Yeah,
What will Mohit Goyat do? He's cornered everyone. He's cornered everyone. What a wonderful raid this is. Of them, as it has been a super raid again. No, he just gets 2 points, and it is not an all out. But wonderful, wonderful raid there by Mohit Goyat. There, Sarthak. There, the defender turned his back. Turned his back. That was a mistake. Mohit was it. Yes, it was Mohit. He turned his back. But lucky for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, Mandeep
what
is still
a
there.
dream! What a dream scenario here for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, and they have got the better of Mandeep as well. Mandeep has been, and they are all out. Bonus, Mandeep got the bonus there, but they have been all out and into the first half. We mentioned a few minutes earlier about how this could be a low scoring affair, but as the sport of kabaddi is, things change quickly here, and they have raced away to a lead of 9 points in this game. And the significance of this early lead is that if you win with a point difference of greater than 5, you get 4 points. So that, Naveen, can be a very, very crucial difference between the sides at the end of the tournament, given how closely fought this tournament can be.
Exactly. Each point, Sarthak, definitely very, very put across that, each point will definitely happen. And as you clearly said, a point difference of more than five gives them 4 points on the points table. And also, if the difference is just 5 points or less, gives them 3 points. So everything for the taking. Once again, oh, that was a very, very false tackle. That was points given away by the defender there in fact, the right in position there. Mohit Goyat gets him. I don't really understand what was in defender doing there on chest number 2. Ankit that was from the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, giving away freebies.
Mandeep,
Mohit in the raid.
Man, and that really showed how desperation has creeped in there, Naveen. As we mentioned, Mandeep here coming back with an empty raid, but as it turned out, this hasn't really been the best of starts, and they have started out on the wrong foot. And now this is what happens because when you get the early lead, the opposition is under pressure, and you just get 3 points like this. That was unnecessary, wasn't it, Naveen? And another attempt there by Mohit Goyat. What do you have to say about
Exactly,
this
it was
man,
unnecessary.
Mohit Goyat here, Naveen? He has, as we
Yes,
saw,
yes, we.
a strike rate of 60 odd percent, and he has been the
Mhm.
raider to watch out for Bhaini School.
he is been out of the points because Bhaini School at 14, I am sure the bulk of the rating, apart from Meetu's super raid, I think all the other points has been from Mohit Goyat's arena. That is how Mohit has been so effective. Because I am looking at the replacement for Meetu, because now the added pressure, added responsibility is on Mohit Goyat now. Who's going to support him? Now comes Kismat Singh for filling in for Meetu, because they need to find a support for Mohit Goyat now, Sarthak, because since gone out with an injury, now we'll have to see who will be supporting. Because I don't think so. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy has any defense issues. Their raiders as their pillars. So we need to have Bhaini School's Mohit Goyat stay somebody there, and he
Yeah,
needs some
and
support
Mandeep.
as well.
Yes, of course. And as you mentioned, Meetu is the top raider, as we already mentioned, 79 raid points in this tournament before this game, and they've got the better of Mandeep. Is this the turnaround they needed? Is this the turnaround they needed?
Exactly, it must be. Yes, that was in fact a Mohit getting scum ankle hold. What a wonderful ankle hold by the left corner defender. Wonderfully executed there by Vikas, who's there at the left corner. That ankle hold, Mohit did not have any answers for. Now we have Kismat Singh again
He
supporting in for
certainly did. He
Mohit
certainly
Goyat.
did. And with two men off the field, oh, he's got
Ah, that's a jump.
great jump there over the defender, and then seven Kismat Singh, who is in for Meetu Singh, has managed to get the better, and it's like the script isn't changing post the all out. In injury, Bhaini School are just on top of Khokhar Kabaddi Academy.
Exactly. The all out is still making no immense there. Official timeout being called. Warning. In fact, Mandeep had also earlier got a green card for warning, and now even Mohit Goyat gets a green card. It's a warning there because a lot of talking happening there on the court, because that kind of a pressure are under Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, because they need points. And ankle hold attempt happened down the radar. Defender across the line. If so, the point does not go in for the defense team. We'll have to wait and watch for the referee's decision, because I feel the defender across the midline there. Wonderful effort. Wonderful effort by Mandeep to make
Yes.
sure his teammate stays in the court.
It has been a wonderful effort. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy's defenders haven't really been on top of their game today, but a diving ankle hold, which is very difficult to execute, was executed brilliantly there by the right defender. And Kismet Singh again. We mentioned about how Meetu's injury affect them. Kismet is taking the responsibility of majority of the raids, and he will be trying to get as many points as he can. But right now, Bhaini School will be looking to consolidate the lead with just under 6 to go in this first half. Mandeep,
Exactly,
this
sir.
has
Because see,
been
they know. Yeah, so they know that Mandeep only raider there at Khokhar Academy who's been coming in every time, and they know that if they points and make him earn his points, and I'm sure Bhaini School will lead very easily. Because as of now, with just 5 points, Khokhar Kabaddi Academy has not been many raid points as such. Has he stepped in the lobby? Mandeep tried to get us and stepped into the lobby. I guess, fortunately not for him, and he gets that bonus point as wonderful display of the bonus there.
it is a wonderful display. Remember, the bonus is available when 6 or more defenders are on. And Mandeep, who's a specialist in bonus, it's like a junior Anup Kumar there, hasn't it? But here, Khokhar Kabaddi Academy are getting the one of point, but what they need right now is a multi-point raid. Unfortunately for them, Bhaini School have been just exquisite with their game, and their formidable defense hasn't allowed anything. But Mandeep, just they need a quick turnaround here.
Exactly, they need it. But now Priyank has come in to raid to just to give Mandeep a little bit of a breathing space there. So this is the reason. This is the reason where Khokhar Kabaddi Academy is lacking their top raider Mohit to go ahead and do that. In fact, Mohit needs to start. Mandeep's pressure needs to come down, and Khokhar Kabaddi Academy needs that points in heaps as we were talking about. But now, is this the point for Kismat Singh? Is he getting in deep into the court? Has he touched there? The cover fielder, the cover defender has to go out. Abhishek, he's got him in. He went deep into the court and made sure he touched Abhishek at the right of the end line. At left in, he came in very, very deep there, Sarthak.
And he did go in deep, and with the running hand touch, he did manage to get it. With that, as we said, that Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, even if they get a point, Bhaini School hasn't really allowed to get a bulk of points. Here we are on fan code. Me, Sarthak Karkhanis, and my co-commentator Naveen head across to kabaddi.com as well. But watch the matches exclusively on fan code at 10 a.m., 12 noon, 6 p.m., and 10 p.m. every day. And this is a great under 21 players, but as it stands here, it is in favor of Bhaini School. And we have mentioned this, that a loss with a score difference of 5 points or less does get you a point, which can be very crucial going forward in this tournament. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy haven't registered a victory in this match, so they will be desperate for some 3 points or 4 points. Oh, here comes in. What an exquisite dash there. And School's confident defending is on display again.
Exactly. Priyank got his bonus point for sure. He tried that bonus there, but he was dashed out of the court. Now we have the super tackle situation here. What will Mohit Goyat do? Mohit Goyat will go in deep, try to get that all out. He will try to induce another all out on the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, I am sure, because he will try, because they are only with two defenders and Mandeep on the court, but Mohit Goyat did not play fire with fire. Mandeep now on the court. He has to revive somebody or go back and pin down somebody, because the super tackle situation is in of Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. Because if they pin down a raider in the next raid of Bhaini Schools, they get 2 points there. But Sarthak, don't forget, your money is actually going down in the first half, I feel. Just with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, Bhaini School is with the lead of like more than 11 points there.
Yeah, and what's
There we go.
important to
Has he
notice
kicked
as well,
it?
oh, there get it. Yes, he has. He definitely has, and reduced them to just two men on the field.
Wow, that's a wonderful back kick. There, he did not have any clue, Rahul, who's going to go out on the left corner position. The super tackle situation could have been used, but now Mandeep has to score the bonus. They are not bothered about the bonus. This does not affect Bhaini School at all. Mandeep can
Bhaini
take his bonus
School
and go back.
a
Now, super tackle
here.
situation again. Mohit Goyat with
Pursuit
only
here.
Mandeep there, and the defender also making sure he's touched him. Sriram, that is, Sriram is gone. Now, once again, Sarthak, Mandeep is the only person. This is a replay that's going to happen for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, because last time when they were all out, the coach is really unhappy. The coach is really unhappy, and definitely he has to be. So Mandeep now again has the responsibility and pressure on him to make sure he gets some points, but no, he's been pinned down by Bhaini School's bulldozing defense. All out again. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy all out for the second time in this match, Sarthak, and your money is going down, brother.
Yeah, definitely not the right money to put on in this game, but just thought that with Meetu Singh going out there, maybe it was advantage Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, but no, they haven't really got that advantage, and all the burden of raiding is on Mandeep as of now. As for Bhaini School, they have just been phenomenal in spite of their top raider who bagged as many as 79 points in this tournament. They didn't really back down, and the rest of the raiders, especially Mohit Goyat, has taken the burden on him. and they have been clinical to say the least. Just over a minute to go in this contest, and this is turning out to be a very, very, very one sided encounter in favor of Bhaini School. Here we go again.
Mohit Goyat, yes, there we go. He touches in for the toe touch. He goes in for the toe touch on the right cover defender. Wonderful changes being made by the coach of Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, because he's brought in Ankit and Ashish Kumar both on the court, because there we can see him on the left cover position. Ankit, the tall lad, he can make a difference, because now definitely Khokhar Kabaddi Academy needs points on the raids. Definitely need them, because their defense has not been up to the mark. They're giving away points in heaps. And now, as we mentioned, Ankit into the raid. Left raider. He's got all the skills in the book. Goes for that back kick. Has he got someone there? Has he? No, he's been trying his best. Runs across the court. Scampers, in fact, but does not get the touch. Bhaini School's defense has been very, very cautious not to pounce on him, and he has to go back empty-handed. The last raid of the first
And
half
just the
here,
last
coming in
raid
from
of
Mohit Goyat again there.
the last
Yes,
trade, as you
Sarthak.
mentioned rightly, and Bhaini School, of course, will be looking to consolidate. Khokhar would have enjoyed to get into the double digits, but as it has turned out, this hasn't really been that match for them.
And Mohit Goyat, yes, Sarthak, runs the clock down comfortably. There we go. The first half ended. Bhaini School at 23. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy just 8. Sarthak, I am really, really sorry to say, brother, your money, I'm sure you should be changing sides. Will you be doing that on the second half, or do you think thus the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy has that to come back? Because Kabaddi as a sport, as we know, and I can challenge this, Sarthak, definitely everybody watching on the Fan Code app as well, I've seen and commentated on many, many sports, but Kabaddi, I'm sure, is one of the best, because you cannot guess what's going to happen. You just can't imagine what's going to happen. So second half, another 20 minutes of play pending, and this is the problem. This is the problem with Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. Look at the tackle points, just 2 tackle points, and that is why the Raiders have not been able to fire here with only Mandeep. But look aside, Meetu Singh, even in fact with the super raid and going out on the injury, Mohit Goyat has got the point.
Yeah, and just two tackle points there in spite of Meetu's injury. One has to think what would have happened if Meetu was on the field.
Wow. I'm sure Khokhar Kabaddi Academy does not want to think about it. I'm sure about it,
It
because that
definitely
is
hasn't.
where.
And and you can think of kabaddi as a sport, as you mentioned, definitely one of the best. And with that, you can witness the action live here on Fan Code every day at 10 a.m., 12 noon, 6 p.m., and 8 p.m. every night. So it promises to be one of the great. And here's the highlights of this. What a one-sided encounter this has been. Mohit Goyat with the Super 8. Actually, as it turned out, the game was very much poised and balanced between the two sides until Meetu's Super Raid, which,
Correct.
as it turned out, he was injured in that raid. But till that point, so it was really a game-changing raid. As for the opponents, that is Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, they would have hoped that Meetu's injury means that of course, they were a defender less, but raider less. But then comes in Kismat, and he has aided Mohit Goyat really well as well. And when you talk about the other
Yes.
side, uh, it has been really
No,
a
the only
dismal show
problem
so
there
far,
has
but
been, Sarthak. Yeah, no, the only problem with Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, as I'm looking at this highlights and as also speaking on the live footage as well, see, their defense has not come together. Look at this. Look at what's going to happen. Their defense has no coordination, no support. They are giving away points in heap. Look at this. Look at this. It was an all-out opportunity. It was a super tackle opportunity. And there on number 5 jersey, Sriram just gave away the points and made sure the all-out was inflicted for the second time, and getting an all out at the second time in between the first half itself, I'm sure there is a lot of big mountain to climb for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. The whole problem there is their defense needs to understand they don't have to give points in heap. And as we were mentioning, the bonus ka Bacha Anup Kumar there sitting in the stands and making sure he's watching these young lads perform. And of course, we are all following the COVID appropriate COVID norms at Future Fighters Club Haryana Gurgaon. There we have the second half beginning, and this time it is going to be Bhaini School's Mohit Goyat trading for the first time in the second half. Because remember, Sarthak, they had won the toss and selected the coach, so they have the opportunity now to get some points. Will the defense be coordinated? Now, that is a big question for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy.
It is a big question, and Naveen, you tried to put me in a spot there earlier, but right now I would put you in a spot. And who would your money be on? Do you think that, of course, as commentators, as fans who are witnessing this action live on Fan Code, we would definitely like for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy to make a comeback, as it seems it isn't quite the script of this half. Mandeep there, a diving ankle hold, but I'll still ask the question. Do you think Khokhar
Yeah.
Kabaddi Academy have it in them to make a comeback, or do you think it will be Bhaini School throughout this game?
No, I will definitely put the underdogs in this play. We saw that Vikas in the left corner for Bhaini School, wonderful ankle hold to send out Mandeep outside the court and make him sit on the bench. And now uh, we have in fact Kismat Singh raiding in and supporting Mohit Goyat. But I to answer out on that, Sarthak, as Mohit is raiding for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy on jersey number 7, what happens is the only mistake is by their defense. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy should make sure their raiders get their points. That's it. The defense should not pounce. Imagine if the defense pounce, they are giving away points in heaps. If the raider gets out in the opposition court, it's just 1 point that's going to go away. Their defense needs to settle down. They should not be going in for that advanced tackle. Now it's a super, in fact, this is going to be a do or die raid for Kismat Singh. This is a third raid. He can't go empty handed there, Sarthak. Now the defense needs to be really patient enough, because the raider has to get his points, or else he gives away his point. And there we go. See, this is the problem. This is the problem I was talking about. It was a do or die raid. It was not necessary, and it is a super raid for Kismat Singh. What a raid this has been. Converted into a super raid. He ran in. The right corner defender went in for the ankle hold. The support came in, and then it was all messed up. Now, to answer your question,
It
I
was
definitely can't
certainly messed up, and
that
you
money.
mentioned point. They just keep trying to justify, or keep proving you right, where you mentioned about how they have been really impatient. And as we saw, there it is, a do or die raid. They just patient, but as it turned out to be a super raid, super tackle opportunity.
Exactly. Mohit Goyat, once again, I don't think so. He will be going empty handed, because he wants that all out again. And this will be a dominating performance by Bhaini School. I am sure Mohit Goyat will not go empty handed. He will try his best until the last second of his raid. He will go in, but does not make that foolish attempt of going in very deep, and very smart raiding there. Now, third raid again, once again, now coming in for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. Now, this is a do or die raid for Mohit. Mohit has to make sure he gets his point, or else there will be a man shot. I am damn sure Bhaini not pounce and make that mistake again here.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't. And Bhaini School, they know that they have done enough work in the first half, but yet again, they get the defense point and the tackle point, but they have done the majority of their work in the first half, and they know that they have to just be patient and get obvious opportunities like this. They haven't been aggressive, and that is a very smart decision. Now, just two men
Exactly.
on the
Another
field.
super tackle attempt. But no, Mohit Goyat Sarthak gets another point. He gets another point again. A super tackle opportunity missed. Mohit Goyat is the man who is targeting Sriram like anything. This is the second time Sriram is going in for that advanced tackle. Now we have a substitute as well from Khokhar Kabaddi Academy coming in to raid. Rahul, in fact, makes his way in. He will be bonus. Bonus is not their issue. If Rahul goes out, that will be all out. That will be all out for the third time for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. Wonderful ankle hold. He's been thrown out of the court by Priyank in the left corner. Wonderful ankle hold. Third all out for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. And I am damn sure the comeback is like not from to Delhi, it's from Haryana to Tamil Nadu, I am feeling, because it is so far for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy for making a comeback.
It is, and a 23-point lead. As we speak, let's speak something about the context this has to the tournament. Now, as it turns out, Bhaini School can be on the top of the points table if they win this
Yes.
game by a point difference of 41 points. So, Naveen, I'll put you on the spot there and this time ask you a tougher question. Do you think that Bhaini School can win this game by a point difference of 41 points or more? And certainly, Mohit Goyat thinks that they certainly are on that mission. But do you think, Naveen, they will win this game by a point difference at 41 or more and register themselves on the top of the points table? Because as it seems, Khokhar Kabaddi Academy certainly aren't really in the frame to even get that solitary point. But what do you think? This is turning out
No,
to be a great
definitely.
game. 23 is the point difference. Do you think that with 14 minutes to go, do you think that the 41 point difference is attainable?
No, no, I will be very upfront with that because Mohit Goyat here raiding again. He might get points in the heap, but I am, if at all, if I was in the think tank club of Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, I would have spoken to definitely make sure the defense is not very impatient. When that happens, that itself is a big boost because Mandeep is their only raider. He is making sure he gets some big points under his belt. But if I were the think tank of Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, I would have first controlled Sriram. Sriram, very young lad, very energetic lad, very strong and tough lad, but he needs to hold his nerves together. When that happens, then Mohit Goyat and people like Meetu Singh, in fact, he's gone out there,
Definitely.
and even Kismat Singh, their rating will not get points in heap. But 41 point, I am damn sure that's not going to happen. Once again, a wonderful jump, pushes all the defenders, makes his way throughout. Mohit Goyat again gets 2 points. I am very sure he reaches Super 10. I am sure he's taken 10 points in this match. In fact, look at that jump, Sarthak. Wonderful jump. And the cover again making a mistake. The defense again making a mistake. When you know the raider is jumped and near to the midline, why do you go touch him? Why do you go give him that extra raid point?
Why do you? It's really puzzling. You need someone like Kumar in that Khokhar Kabaddi Academy think tank because with Anup, who's witnessing the action live from the stands, great opportunity for these young lads to showcase their skills in front of a Kabaddi legend and a season 2 champion in the Pro Kabaddi League who led U Mumbai to the finals in the first 3 seasons of the Pro Kabaddi League. So Anup Kumar there, someone as cool as Anup Kumar, Captain Cool Anup, Khokhar Kabaddi Academy really need them because as this is turning out, Mandeep and Monu are doing the majority of the raids for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, but the defense has been such a letdown. They have been impatient, they have been going for unnecessary tackle opportunities, haven't really got that
Once,
another one, but this time they have got the better of him. That's a great
yes,
block there,
exactly. For the
and a rare, you have to say, a rare point for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy in
Coker.
defense.
Yes. The defense, I'm sure, is listening to us speak there, Sarthak. I guess Kismat Singh goes out. They're one of the main raiders again. Their support raider for Bhaini School out now. This is an opportunity for Mandeep to make some points. But I am very impressed with left corner defender Priyank on jersey number 3 with Bhaini School. So there we go because he's been very patient there. And before even Kismat Singh went out, there was a tackle, there was an ankle hold. Made Mohit also goes out of the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. That tackle was brilliant. So someone like Priyank needs to be there on the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy's court as well. So Mohit Goyat comes in because Kismat Singh is sitting on the bench. So someone like a Priyank who's so cool-headed, who knows those ankle holds is like a hold of a cobra, who's like a hold of an anaconda kind of a hold, where the raid does not have any chance to slip away. So that kind of a proper hold is needed instead of a slippery hold. And now we have, in
Definitely.
fact, a
Definitely,
Priyank
you don't need something like
leading in.
that. And for the viewers who have just tuned in, Bhaini School have raced away. They have a 24-point lead in this contest so far. They are raiding from right to left and in their blue and sky blue jersey colors, facing Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, who are raiding from left to right. And they just have 12 points. It has been a dismal show and a forgettable one as well. If you look at it from some way, Naveen, this is a this is a forgettable tournament of sorts for Khokhar Academy, given that they haven't really turned up so far. Of course, with 3 matches to go, anything can happen. But this is their fifth game, and they are staring at a fourth defeat.
Exactly. Now it's a do or die raid again here for Mandeep. He has to go in for the points, and Bhaini School will not give him anything, especially on the left corner. Vikas at jersey number 3. He's made sure Bhaini School defense stays intact. Tries for the dookie there, but no, he has to scuff down
No,
by the defense. Do or die raid. Mandeep had all the pressure on his head, and he had to go back. The corner defender coming into play this time. Wonderful chain tackle. The Dubki was neutralized and Mandeep had to go out. And now we have Sumit raiding in. He was on the substitute bench. Sumit comes in, but no! Khokhar Kabaddi Academy gets their tackle point. One of the rare tackle points, as we keep saying about it.
there it is. Now, as you mentioned, Naveen, that the defense had been pretty impatient, but then, as it turned out, this was really a great decision to be content with what they have and to stay deep. And now they are slowly getting the points. If they had done this, maybe the story would have been different. But both the defense looking very strong, and with that the moment of the game has really slowed down, and we are seeing more of the do or die raids and more of the empty raids, and hence more of the do or die raids. So this is turning out to be a defender's half, and it is because the defenders of the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy have really been a bit patient. They have added a bit of patience to their game and haven't really gone for the unnecessary tackle opportunities like they went in the first half.
Exactly, because that was all. Once again, Vikas tries his hand, but no, super red this time. Bonus +2 there. Wonderful raid by Khokhar Kabaddi Academy's Priyank. That was much needed. Look at that. He got the bonus. Vikas tries for the ankle hold, but no, he also takes Roshan also along with him. So bonus +2, super raid. Wonderful super raid by Priyank. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy's support with Mandeep and Priyank together, as you said, Sarthak, very well put across because the defense is a little. Now, that is what we were actually, and that is where we were reading the game so because the defense is making a lot of mistake with Khokhar Kabaddi Academy, and I'm sorry I'm pinpointing Sriram's name again because he seemed to be very impatient and going in for that advanced tackle walk line, which gives no hope to the defending team and which gives the pleasure and all the happiness for them to go touch their midline. There we go, Mohit Goyat, a super 10 for him, 11 great points. Mohit Goyat is making sure he makes this day his own day on jersey number 8 in the blue. In fact, even with Meetu Singh going out, Mohit Goyat has made sure, Sarthak, that Bhaini School gets points in heat. And now, as he always said, the more of the do or die raids coming in because here Bhaini School is trying to hold their lead and Khokhar Kabaddi Academy's defense is patient.
Definitely, they are patient as we look. As it turns out, this is Bhaini School's game to lose, or this isn't even a game to lose now. There it is, the legend of Indian Kabaddi, Anup Kumar, witnessing young lads in action. What a great platform this has been for the under 21 lads and the weight category under 80 kgs. These lads to showcase, we will see them for sure. These lads from Bhaini School, Khokhar Academy in the future seasons of the Pro Kabaddi League. And with this, it's really a great opportunity. So do tune in to Fan Code and watch these matches exclusively at 10 a.m., 12 noon, 6 p.m., and 8 p.m. every day, so that you get to witness such young lads in action really well.
Exactly, and that too for free, Sarthak, on fan code app. All these matches can be seen free, and doesn't it excite everyone? Because during these times, what comes for free is nothing. But with this action, wonderful ankle hold. That was a double ankle hold on the left corner there. Wonderful defense technique shown by the left corner defender. That was much required. Bhaini School has made sure if Vikas is not there, Jaideep makes a mark at left corner. That corner has been of bother because Khokhar Kabaddi Academy have all been their right raiders. In fact, their only left raider was Ankit, but all the right raiders have been facing the music on the left corner. Once again, is this defense come together? Yes, it has. That was seemed
It
like a
definitely
false
has.
tackle, but cover came in the.
Under 7 minutes to go. But do you think that Khokhar Kabaddi Academy have it in them to inflict an all out on Bhaini School? Something which we wouldn't have imagined, say, a few minutes ago. But as this game of Kabaddi is games turn in just a minute, you can just say that the minute has changed. And as of now, as it has turned out, Bhaini School now looking as a side who haven't really been as dominative in the last 2-3 minutes as they have been in throughout the contest so far. But they have done enough work in the first 30 minutes of this game to have this situation, but they will still walk off with the win. But if you are interested in the game of kabaddi, head across to kabaddiadda.com for all the match statistics and news from the tournament and to know more about everything that's happening in the world of kabaddi. Here we are, and to
Exactly. So
witness some exclusive.
kabaddiadda.com. Yes, Sarthak, because even I have seen kabaddiadda.com making sure as a team on a whole has been in the front runners of kabaddi and exclusively on bringing in everything there from the kabaddi world because we just witnessed Mohit Goyat there making his raid. The reason why this scoring has come down for Bhaini School is their coach. We just witnessed just before that the raid that we witnessed just before this raid, the coach asking them to calm down because it is just 5+ minutes. Okay, so Bhaini School does not have to make anything silly. They don't have to go for the points. But here, another silly attempt, and Mandeep gets a point. There was an advanced tackle which really went wrong. One of the rarest mistake I would say from Khokhar. In fact, the Bhaini School defense team. That's a very rare mistake by Sumit. Sumit has to. But again, now
All of
Mohit
Bhaini's,
Goyat. He is
all
coming.
of Sure, it is. All of Bhaini's school's matches have been really high scoring. They won the first game by a scoreline of 61-24. Then they lost it by 43-47. But again made a comeback against the same side, Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. So 41-32
Exactly now,
was the
now
scoreline in
Sarthak,
that game.
here Mohit Goyat is now in the do or die raid. This is his third raid. This is a wonderful flying hand touch. He's gone into the lobby very confidently, and jersey number 11 there has to go out. That is Naveen. So keeping in the mic with me, I will say Naveen on the court has to go out for the Kabaddi Academy. What a raid that was by Mohit. Under pressure that was because that was a do or die raid.
It was definitely a do or die raid, and oh, here it is. We went too deep there, Mandeep, and
Exactly,
Bhaini
Mandeep
School get the
goes
better of
too
him.
deep on the right side, and look at Vikas. Look at Vikas, the way he's ran all across the left corner towards that lobby there, Sarthak. Vikas, I am sure, is the best of the defense that Bhaini School can ever produce, is what I'm feeling. I'm sure Vikas has also got his high five of 5 tackle points for today, because on the left corner has created a mountain of problems for all the right raiders of Khokhar Academy. So now we are just looking at all the formalities being completed by Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. They can not have even a single point out of this match because their score difference is definitely more than 5. And once again, look at this defense. Look at this defense from the left corner and the right corner. Both of them in tandem. What a wonderful defense that was. Jaideep and Vikas, both corners, both covers covered. And that's the reason defense of Bhaini School is so strong. And of course, with Mohit Goyat, they are an unstoppable force, Sarthak. Mohit Goyat there, just running the clock down. Once again, Mohit comes in for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy to support in Mandeep. Will he get some points? Will he get that bonus plus the 2 points, the super ray that he was going for? The defense pounces on him. Right cover defender, Raswin. Wonderful tackle there, supporting Vikas. What a wonderful tackle that was. Look at that. Right cover defender gets his hands on. Wow, that was beautiful. Sachin, in fact, on just there for Bhaini School. Super tackle opportunity. Mohit Goyat, has he covered them? Yes, that should be a super tackle. No, it is not. It is a super raid. Once again, it is a big mistake by Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. It is a super raid plus an all out. So 5 point raid there by Mohit Goyat. The 2 goes for the team and his 3 points there. Defense scattering all across the court. This is not what we expect from a settled defense unit. Khokhar Kabaddi Academy has got it completely wrong and they have been all out for the third time in this match. All courtesy bad defense and impatient defending and impatiently set defense unit. That was a super tackle opportunity there. They could have gone for that, but it was Mohit Goyat there. He touched in 3 of them, got the all out, and he is now today at 15 raid points from this match. Wow, what a raider! What a wonderful raider he's been. Tall, lanky, powerful. With even Meetu Singh going out, Mohit Goyat took all the pleasure and from him and made sure he's reached that 15 raid points for today. Left corner again, jersey number 3. Very, very difficult. What a wonderful tackle. Sachin once again. Cover, left corner. They will not give away points. They will definitely give away points. Once again, look at that. Sachin. Wonderful tackle. Wonderful cover. He did not have Vikas for the support, but doesn't matter. That was a block. That was a strong block from Sachin from right cover. We have Aman coming in to raid for the Bhaini School, try and from the substitutes bench. Vikas, that ankle hold has no answer. He does not need support from Sachin. No answer whatsoever. Vikas once again on jersey number 3 for Bhaini School. Another anaconda ankle hold, I will call this. Look at that. The raider has no answer whatsoever. He did not know where to go. Priyank just had to go down the court. Wonderful block. This is a rare mistake and Aman has to go down. Aman has to go out on the bench from Bhaini School. A rare tackle point for Khokhar Kabaddi Academy.
50 points here now, Naveen, for Bhaini School. And they have really raced away with this contest. 31 point lead with just under a minute to go. Hasn't be it been a treat to watch here so far?
It is a wonderful, wonderful treat, Sarthak, because three all-outs inflicted, and I don't understand why is Mandeep running the clock down. I really have no clue why Mandeep is running the clock down with Khokhar Kabaddi Academy at 19 and Bhaini School at 50 points. He should have gone in for more points. He should have had those all his kabaddi skills come into play. I did not understand why he was running the clock down. So we have a lot of issues to be addressed. We have Sriram from the Khokhar Kabaddi Academy's defense unit to be settled down. We have Mandeep there raiding in as a solo raider. Here, there it is
And here it
ended
is.
with 50 points to Bhaini School and 19 to Khokhar Kabaddi Academy. Sarthak.
This has been a very, very one-sided encounter. Bhaini School jumped to the second spot on the standings now, whereas Khokhar Academy, the questions just mount for them, don't they? Bhaini School, in spite of losing top raider Meetu Singh, who had got more than 70 points, and in front of someone like Anup Kumar, who has been a legend of Indian Kabaddi, Bhaini School and their raider had just been phenomenal. Naveen, it was just a pleasure bringing this match to everyone, and I hope the fans enjoyed as much as we did. There it is, 12
Definitely they would
points
have enjoyed,
in
and Bhaini
rating
School's
as
50 points
for
there.
Khokhar Academy. Then
Yeah,
just
yeah,
25, just five
yes,
tackle points. As we talked about it throughout the game, just five tackle points, and
correct.
most of them were because of the very, I would say, pretty impatient and a very inexperienced kind of defending here.
Exactly, Sarthak. It was wonderful talking to you as well. And also that 25 points, Mohit Goyat from Bhaini School had scored 15 out of them. So that makes a really a one-sided affair with 50 points for them. So please come back on 8 o'clock exactly on Fan Code app. Me here, Naveen Shauri and Sarthak will be there for you guys to welcome you and take you all the action through to the K7 Kabaddi Stage UP right here on Fan Code. As of now, they're slipping into a short break. Come back soon at 8 p.m.